So we got this massive bull flag here on the 15-minute chart. Watching this breakout over the 80s, possibly pushing up here. Gonna look to see if we get a little bit of a pullback. I'm gonna see if I can get this to pull back here into like maybe, I don't know, like 66s. We'll see if we get this pullback into the 66s and then get this push up through the 80s. We might miss it, but I like to get a little bit of a pullback, get a better entry here. Right now, the NASDAQ trying to squeeze up there through the 70s. Not sure we're going to get it. I'm going to see if I can put it right there at 67 now. We should be able to get filled here. And then we try to get this to pop up there through the 80s. A little bit of a pullback here. Come on, let me get it. Let me get this fill down there, 67.25. Looking for the fill here. And then looking for the push up through the 80s. Being patient. It should be able to fill me like right here, right now. Let's see. Right here, looking for the 67. I'm gonna pull this down. Oh, there we go. Got filled at 67 now. And we'll see if this will want to push up there through the 80s next. So we're looking for a quick push up into the 80s here. Just a nice little easy 10 handles on the NASDAQ right now. This is the 1 minute chart we're looking at. We're trading with 3 accounts through Topstep. And I got my stop down here below the 57s, the low of this candle right there. So we'll see if we get this continuation through the 80s next. Bouncing around my entry right now. We want to get this pushing. We get this kind of break over that high, this candle 70, and then push up there 72s, and then towards the 80s next will be my target, or a little bit of a pullback. It's part of it. You're going to get these pullbacks. Can't always get the exact bottom. So looking to see if we can get this to squeeze up through the 80s next. Market rebounding here. CPI report came out this morning. And looking to see if we can get this to go, baby. There we go. Pushing through the 70s now. We should be able to get this up there to the 80s. I might even move my target up here above the 80s if we continue to squeeze. If we show really good strength here, I'll move my target up to like 84, 85s. And let this thing go for even more profit. There we go. Beautiful move right here. Trying to push. I'm going to move my target up. It's showing good strength here. So looking for 83s now. Just need to break above the high of that candle being 75. Got the ES pushing up. The NASDAQ pushing up through here. A little bit of trouble right now at 75. But we should be able to push into the 80s here. Possibly up there to the 90s. If we really start to go, like if this thing really starts ripping, I'm going to move my target up to like 87. So let's see. Need to push through 75 strong. bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 75s, and then after that into the 80s up to the 90s. So if we start to push through this 75 level strong, I'll move my target up there closer to 90. We have a little bit of previous resistance there as well at that 90 area from earlier, so that would kind of be a good target up there to the 87s or more. And right now trying to push, so we're going to move our target up here 87 now. We're showing good strength there, beautiful, right through the 75s, just like we looked for or we were looking for. And then now we get this push up there into the 80s, take me out at the 87s. There we go. Look at this. It's playing out exactly like we talked about, basically. This is all live in the moment right now. Market trying to push up. You can see here on the book map that 90 level being my target, 88s there on the book map, so we can just keep on going. Take me out there at the 87s, baby. Let's go. Wee, 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 wee. Trying to push the 87s. Come on. We're going to get it right there. Getting filled at the 87s. Absolutely beautiful move here. Like I said, we had the strength. We were showing strength to get that push through this level there at the 75s and then right up there towards the 90s. Rocking and rolling, baby. Everything lining up exactly like we're looking for. We got the breakout, the Patrick Wieland breakout. This pushed up there to the 90s. Come on. Are you not impressed? And it's still going up there into the 90s now. I probably could have been a little bit greedier, but I'm happy to lock in that profit right there on that one trade from the 67s up there to the 87s for that 30 point or 20 point move. And there it is up into the 90s now. Absolutely beautiful.